Conversations with Nicole. Conversations with Nicole. Let's talk about it. Tell me all about it. I'm here. I wanna know what's on your mind. The world needs to hear from you, and I'm so glad to have a conversation to reach the nation. And it's all about you. We'll help each other to discover innovative ways to positively change the world. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about conversations with Nicole.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. I am Nicole Everett, your host. Conversations with Nicole is a talk show based in Tallahassee, Florida, focused on connecting the community through conversations. And today is what I call Mindset Monday. Mindset Monday is an opportunity for you, me, and my guests to talk about whatever it is we want to talk about. And today I have two guests. Two dynamic kings will be on with me today. Guess what, y'all? It's June, and June is National Men's Health Month. So we are talking about all things men's health tonight. My special guests are Coach Kelvin Frazier and Coach James West, who are based here in Tallahassee, Florida. They are affiliated with the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation, which they'll tell us a little bit about that in a little bit. But before I bring them on, I want to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? If you will, in the comments, let me know by entering your city and state. We are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Greater Works Network on Roku. So, again, I want to hear from you. Let me know. June is a lot going on. June is also Black Music Month. I don't know if there are any music lovers out there, but I love music. And so it's a great time to celebrate all the Black music. We got Father's Day coming up, a lot of graduations, as well as Juneteenth. So, and summer. Look, June, part of June is the kickoff of the summer season. So, lots going on during this month. But again, we are kicking off Men's Health Month. So tag a man in your life. Men who are watching, tag your other men friends or your brother or your cousin or your uncle or your son. Let them know they need to be on here because we are going to have a lively conversation. It's interactive. We definitely want to hear from you with any comments, any questions, and any input. This is a safe space for us to communicate and share with one another. So while we are waiting for some of you all to log in. I see Miss Ayla on here with us. She didn't have a comment, but we see her. Hey, Ayla, thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and read my guest bio. So, first, we have fitness professional Kelvin Frazier, who I think most of us lovingly know him as Coach Kel. He was born in Tallahassee, Florida, grew up in Monticello, Florida, and Boston, Georgia. Owner of Kings and Queens Fitness, established in 2017, located at 1551 Capitol Circle Southeast, right next to what? The Dunkin' Donuts. President of the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation, owner of Keeping It G with Coach Kel podcast, co-owner of Sweet Talks, Detox Flushing the Body. And Kelvin Keyshawn Frazier is a man of God who truly believes in faith without works is dead. In order to become extremely successful, you have to put in the work. So, Kels is going to come on in just a minute, but because my guests are together, I'm going to go ahead and read Coach James's bio. And Coach James West is a native of Tallahassee and the founder and CEO of Motivated Muscle Health and Fitness. He serves as the vice president of the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation. James has been a health coach and a personal trainer since 2009. He's a current law enforcement officer in the beautiful city of Tallahassee, Florida. He is a devoted father to four amazing children. And one of his favorite quotes is, "You are your greatest strength and weakness. Self motivation is a must to maximize your life's potential." His passion is strengthening the community's mental, physical, emotional, social, and financial health. Boom. So, y'all, help me welcome James West and Kelvin
Oh
Frazier.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How y'all
That-
doing?
Hey, Nicole, let me tell you something. That was a nice intro.
Yeah, it was.
Man, those bites. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it so much.
Oh my goodness. Nicole, how are you today?
I am well. How are y'all?
We are amazing. Happy Monday.
Yes, yes.
Happy Monday. Happy Mindset Monday.
Mindset Monday. I like it.
Yes, yes, yes. So tell the people who don't know who James West and Kelvin Frazier are. Who are y'all? Not what y'all do, but who are you?
Oh,
Mm. All right. Well, I'm James West. I'm like you said, the voted father for I believe in, just empowering our community. I'm committed to doing that. Also, I'm the type of person that, man, I'm a very chill person. I love community engagements. I love helping somebody else be their best self. Every day I strive to at least help at least one person. That's my goal. If I can help change the lives of one person or benefit somebody in a positive way, that's what I do. And I have made the platforms to do it, and I thank God and I thank my community. I thank the circle of friends that I have to help make that possible. So I feel like surrounding yourself with the right kind of people motivates you to be the best person that you can be. So I'm excited to even be on this podcast today, and I'm looking forward to the questions and the interaction and the answers with everybody today.
Oh, that's my brother.
Yeah.
These two are like two peas in the pod. Thank you, Coach James. All right, Coach Kel, what you got for us?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, I'm a goofball, to be honest. I'm a goofball. Don't get fooled from the videos or the pictures that you see online. I can look extremely serious, but I'm a goofball. I love to have fun. I'm a great father to my son, Junior. I'm a child of God. I'm always speaking about our Heavenly Father because I know that if we continue to put Him first, anything is possible. Right. Anything. I love to surround myself around positive people, like-minded people. That's just who I am. I love to walk. I love to go walking in the park. I love the nature. We just went out to the park the other day, KJ and I, and just to enjoy fresh air, just to enjoy the chirpings of the birds. That's me. That's just Coach Kel. I love to sit back. I love to enjoy a good book. I hardly ever watch TV. But you catch me singing sometimes. I think I can sing. I think I can sing a little bit.
Don't quit your day job, brother. Oh, you gonna give us a taste since you talk about you like to sing? Let's hear. What you got? Ooh, look how that face went.
No, that's behind the scenes. No.
Okay, that's for the shower. We'll leave it in there. All right, no problem. No problem. I get it. Well, welcome, my brothers. We got a few people that are responding. We got Miss Felicia Thomas here. Thank you for being here. She's here in Tallahassee. Attorney Thomas.
What's up?
My mom is here from Miami.
Hey, Mom.
Yep, my sister down in South Florida. Thank you for being here. My sister Shayla, Shauna Pools.
What's up, Pool?
Hey, coaches. And we got Miss Kima. Greetings.
What's up?
Yes, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So, y'all, listen, tag a friend, let them know they need to be here. Because, again, we are talking all things men's health. And I know these brothers are going to, give us some tidbits, some tips, some tools, something that we're going to be able to share with somebody or use in our own lives. All right. Mm-hmm. So for those of you who may be new to the platform, tag a friend, let them know they need to be on here. Farm Bay said, "Hey y'all."
Yo, oh, that's my lady. Yeah, that's my lady. Hey,
Okay.
honey.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for lending them to us tonight. We appreciate you. Look,
Oh,
I know I'm keeping them up past their bedtime, so let's go on and dive in. So before we dive into this topic, talk about Tallahassee Trainers, something like how that came to be, who's a part of it, and who's it for.
Well, first and foremost, we just want to give a shout out to God because, man, it's plenty nights.
Oh, man.
This young man, this young king, and I sat in the parking lot when the building closed just to speak this into existence.
Okay.
And Tallahassee Trainers, whew, it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella of so many different phenomenal trainers, instructors who came together to do something positive in the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but my brother James, he'll break it down even more.
Well, the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation is one organization that is committed to the community, filling in the gaps that the community didn't have when it came to health. And that's just the holistic approach, you know, the mental health, the physical health, the emotional health, the financial health, and just anything we can do. So underneath this umbrella, we have at least 18 different trainers who, you know, specializes in those areas. So if there was a need for the community, we are able to provide the solutions and the resources for them as well. When it comes to the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation, it started as me and Kel having a conversation about, hey man, can we what if we invited a whole bunch of trainers to do what it is that I just explained?
Hey, James.
And he actually
what happened, bro?
So so we said, I said, let's do it. You know, I felt like that was something good, and nobody is doing that right now. So
Okay.
what we did was he wrote up this whole little thing trying to invite every trainer in Tallahassee. I mean, I'm talking about he left nobody out. He gave just everybody the opportunity to join, you know, and it wasn't nothing that we forced anybody to do. But if you had the mindset to do it, and we believed that God was going to send us the right people, in which he did. So he sent me a letter. How's that sound? I'm like, man, let's go ahead and send that on out. Then he was like, nah, man, you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore.
Fear kicked in.
One thing about me, man, when it comes to fear, I'm a dog. When it comes to fear, like I would take the risk. I say, man, if you don't send that thing out right now. And when he did, we had an amazing response from like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
I mean, at our first event, man, we had, the community.
We had over 100 people out there. Right?
Yeah, we had over 100 people and trainers that we never even interacted with before. We built a relationship and formed a family. And from that family, we were able to start different organizations. When we give them a call or when we all decide to do something, there's nobody who even deny. Everybody stop what they're doing because they have the same mindset and just to empower the community. So we are excited, and this, you know, we're just beginning, but right now we have hit the ground running.
We have now been a 501c3 for over a year now.
Okay.
And
congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That comes with some hard work. James and I, like I said, I'm the president. He's the vice president. Man, we've been put in positions that we're not used to.
Yeah,
we're not used to. But when we sit and have conversations, I'm like, bro, we prayed for this. Or he'll be like, bro, we prayed for this.
Right.
Sleepless nights.
Oh my goodness.
And being in uncomfortable situations, but we learned that a lot of your success, a lot of the things that happen in life is going to happen outside your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now comfortable being uncomfortable right now. So
that's what has to happen.
We would take on anything and everything.
We have to give a shout out to our board members because our board members,
they push us, and we have some amazing board members.
All right, tell us who's on your board.
Oh man, you want to start first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so we have Dr. Tiffany Arley, Dr. Willie Williams, our brother Herschel Hallway, Luther Lee. We have Ivy Salters and Robin McKay. And also Ayla Madison. Man, look, Ayla is phenomenal. When it comes down to the social media, the marketing, she is phenomenal.
She's been the workhorse that a lot of people don't see. A lot of times we have PowerPoint presentations, we have all of that. She's the type that's gonna make sure that we ain't gonna go out there and make ourselves look like a fool.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
It takes a team, y'all. It definitely takes a team. So like I always pray about surrounding us around like-minded people that want to see me grow as well as I want to see them grow. So it's all about teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, good. Well, I did not know Ayla was on the board, but she was like our first person on here
Oh
tonight. So
yeah.
that's great. That's great. That's great. All right. So we got Ms. C. Taylor says yes. Tallahassee Trainers making a difference in our community. All right. So if we got any trainers that are viewing tonight, you give us a comment, a thumbs up or something. Give us a muscle or something. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. If you got any Tallahassee trainers, members, let us know in the comments.
Or future members.
Or
Or future members. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Now, do the trainers have to be in Tallahassee in order to be a member?
No,
No,
ma'am.
not
We're
at all.
actually looking for it. Once we get this thing rolling, we're actually starting to want to start chapters and
Okay.
different states and all of that other stuff. And the way it's going now, man, it's just a matter of time.
Matter of time, man.
Ooh, and we've, like I said, hit the ground running. I'm telling you, like we are stretched all over the place. So a lot of time, even tonight, man, we have the most busiest schedule, but at the same time, we make it a priority to make this thing happen because it's one thing that we prayed for. It's one thing we dreamed of. It's one thing we sat down and want to nurture that we've birthed. So we are committed to this thing, and we love our community.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice,
Oh yeah.
nice. All right. So I see E has joined us, Mr. E.
What's
Manuel.
up? What's up, my bro?
What's up, E?
Man.
Thank you for being here, E. We appreciate you. All right. So listen, it's Men's Health Month.
Yes, indeed.
All right. And so why should men be talking about health? Y'all, y'all got the strength. Well, why should we be talking about health?
One thing that I know, a lot of us men, we stubborn.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm saying that.
You talking
I can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah, a lot of us are stubborn. Even when it comes down to checking on our health, we are. We'll hit you with that. I'm okay. I'm all right. Right. We know deep on the inside, we hurting, aching. We know something that isn't right within the body, and we are. Some could be afraid to go to the doctor.
Right.
Some could be afraid to go to the doctor. But I'm telling you right now, fellas, if you are in here listening now, go get checked on. Start working on you. Put you first. Put you first, because if you have a family, they depending on you. You the head. You the head of the house. You're the king. You're the king of your family, of the household. So you have to keep your health first.
Society makes it, a thing where we always supposed to be strong. And one thing about men, we're human too, and I want you to understand that. Like we feel the same emotion that anybody else feel, and sometimes we have to kill the ego sometimes. And so, society say, you ain't supposed to cry. Society say you're always supposed to maintain this strong. But what happens when we get weak? We have our weak moments. Where do we go? No, but then a lot of times that's not. We don't have the resources. Not even say the resources, but no, we don't have the education on where to go. Taking mental health is a very important subject when it comes to anything, because you got to understand, as a man, you're supposed to protect and you're supposed to provide. That's what we're taught: protect and provide. And when you can't do that, that plays a lot on your mental. So that's why you see men sometimes stressed out when you've taken either one or both away. And a lot of times we don't know to go, and it's okay to go see a psychologist, is go to get some type of mental health, do some yoga and things like that. That's going to help protect you mentally. Stress management exercises, deep breathing exercise, just things that'll help you mentally be able to not only take on what's happening, but be prepared for what's going on later. So people don't understand how health is the biggest thing that will not only help us maintain being a man and controlling what we're controlling, but it's one thing that plays a big factor in who we are as a person.
Indeed. All right, let me pause you for one moment. I see Susan has joined us from Virginia, and Kelly Tompkins said, "Amen, nephew."
Hey.
He is on here. E said, "My dad's passing was a big wake up call for me." Y'all speaking,
my brother.
yeah, so our condolences, E. But I think, and I've had some recent family transitions in Virginia, and sitting with myself while I was in Virginia this weekend to spend time with the family, I thought, and I actually did a post on this, that the best way that we can take care of our family is to take care of ourselves.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Take take good care of ourselves.
That's
Right?
the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Go ahead.
oh my bad. A lot of us we go through life, right? And we deal with certain illnesses. I know I had a scare a long time ago, and that's what put me into the field that I'm in today. And I hate to say it, sometimes we have to wait till something happened to us for us to open our eyes, right?
That's true.
For the longest, I just thought I was in tip-top shape. I played football, I played all these type of different sports. I just knew I was in tip-top shape, but I was eating horribly.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got checked, my blood pressure was so high, they told me that I was borderline about to have a stroke. And that really opened up my eyes, because I'm like, man, that can't be me. Like, I'm in tip-top shape. But then I talked to another young athlete, and he was telling me, even for his football team that he was on, the majority of the team had high blood pressure, hypertension. And I'm like, wow. He was like, yeah, man, because a lot of times when you're younger, you don't even think about, the stuff that you're eating. And as adults now, a lot of us don't think about the stuff that we're eating. And over time, we're not getting any younger. Right. We're not getting any younger. So we have to really watch what we start putting inside our body. Because as we start feeding our body, we feed our mind. So we have to continue to keep watching what we're putting inside our body, because if not, it's gonna tell on us later in the future. And I'd rather for you to stop stuff right now while you have the chance, because you don't want to wait until you're in the hospital bed, because that's too late.
Yeah. And
Say it again.
Hey, I'm telling you, you don't want to wait till you're in the hospital bed, because that is too late. If God, we always pray, God, please give me a son. And you go to the doctor, and the doctor say, hey, maybe you need to start working on yourself. Right? Then we ignore that sign, and we go back and keep doing what we do. Then we go back to the doctor again, and the doctor says, hey, you need to start working on yourself. Start eating healthy. Start drinking water. Guess what we do? We still go back and do the same exact thing. That's right. Right? Then before you know it, now the doctor has to put you on medication, because you want to continue to keep doing what you want to do. But you want to disregard what the professionals say, because it ain't the sign that God gave you, right? Quote unquote, it's not the sign that God gave you, but that's something that we prayed on. But we always ignore those type of signs. So now it's time to, pay attention to those signs, even if it's family members, friends. If they tell you, hey, start taking care of yourself. Hey, you need a break. Because I know I have plenty of people telling me, Kel, you work so much, you need a break. We've been going a lot lately. Yeah. Until we have people, hey, y'all need a break. Yeah. And sometimes to clear your mental, you need a break. I don't care if it's 2 days. I don't care if it's a week. I don't care if it's a day. You need a break.
Some me time.
Me time, bro.
And I tell people, you are what you eat. And sometimes it'll be like this. You either take your food for your medicine, or your medicine for your food.
Come on, man.
Okay.
and it's real, because we neglect things, like you said, until things start to happen. And it doesn't take much, and then, like I say, encourage your friend to go to the doctor. Encourage family members to take care of themselves, because some people just need that encouragement. Some people don't even hear it. But like you just say, how can you be great to somebody else if you're not great to yourself? If you're not practicing those health, how can you encourage somebody else to do it? So I believe all into self-motivation. I can't encourage nobody else until I encourage myself. I can't be the best version of me, or expect somebody else to be the best version of themselves when I'm not the best version of me. So it starts with yourself.
Indeed. E said faith without works is dead.
That's my favorite saying. That's my favorite. That's my favorite saying, man. You got to be able to put in the work.
You got to put in the work.
You got to
put in the work. So let me ask you this, Kels. You talked about, your eating habits were like garbage, and you were thinking, I'm in tip-top shape. Were you in tune with your body at that time?
No, not at all.
Okay. So you made a change based on finding out that you were not in tip-top shape.
Correct. You know, all right, y'all. So this this is what I went through. So I used to love McDonald's, right? So I'm about to go down the list. All right. So I used to love McDonald's, and this is what I used to order all the time: 2 McDoubles, add shredded lettuce to that thing, add some mac sauce to that joint, large fry, 2 apple pies, and a large sweet tea or a large Powerade. That I used to get that out almost every single day, not knowing that I was destroying myself from the inside. Or I go home and eat some Roman noodles. I cut up some sausage, put some sausage in that joint, put some hot sauce on it too. Yeah. So I was destroying myself on the inside, but I thought I was doing extremely well. And I used to love fried food. So when I had that calling, that the eye opener, that was it. I started to incorporate more water. I strayed away from all the sodas. I started to incorporate more veggies. Instead of fried foods, I would lean towards grilled, baked, or broiled. So I just started eating healthier, start taking care of my body more, and it definitely I appreciate it now.
So did you notice yourself becoming more in tune with your body as you changed your diet?
Oh yes, most definitely. One thing. And this is recently happening. I decided to go on a fast, and when I went on the fast, I did plant-based. Now, I wanted to do only 7 days plant-based, but that ended up going to like close to 2 months.
Really?
Oh yeah, yes, ma'am. So spiritually, I wanted to grow stronger. You know, mentally, I wanted to grow stronger because a lot of times we think that we can't do certain things. But you really can. If you really put aside all the BS, and start focusing on you, you actually can. You actually can. So I'm a living testimony. You know, it's all mental and you can do it.
Wow. Listen, on this Mindset Monday, he said it's all mental and you can do it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that term mind over matter.
Your battles are won and lost first in your mind. You know, what you think you are. What you think you're not, you are not. The things that you want to accomplish in life starts here. Once you manifest it there, your body will do anything your mind tells it to do. Even when it comes to exercises, when you got to push that extra rep when it hurts, you know, if you say I can do it, you can do it. You know,
man, you know, as a man of the house, we have to be leaders. And it's something I'm picking back off James, what he said earlier, but we have to be leaders of our household. These kids are growing up and they look up to us. We are their superheroes. So if they see dad out there working out, exercising, taking his health serious, they're going to do the same thing. I just recently started working out with my son because I was like, hey, Junior, you are of age and it's time. You know, so this morning after training, we got outside and we ran the block up and down, because as I continue to keep teaching them this, as I continue teaching about the importance of exercise and the importance of eating healthier, as he get older, then if he decides to have a family, it's going to trickle down to them. You know, and as a man, as the father, as the head of my household, I want to be around to see my son and my future kids to grow up, so their future kids can grow up. I want to be that great grandfather. Like, hey, yeah, I see you doing your thing. I did that when I was younger, you know, and that's what I live for.
Nice.
My health matters.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Wait. Oh, there it is. My health matters. Got the shirt on.
I love it. You got the shirt. I love that shirt. My health matters. Listen,
that's true generational wealth.
Yes.
Not necessarily monetarily. If you can instill something that creates a positive influence, even healthy lifestyle throughout your entire family, that's one way you can create generational wealth. So
indeed. So we got Mr. Terrence L. Barber in the house.
Oh, my brother. What's up, man?
Thank you for being here, Terrence. I appreciate you, my brother. Working Class Wednesday himself. Yes.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we have Miss Keosha on right here in
What's
Tallahassee.
up?
Florida.
What's
How you
up?
doing?
Yes. And
Make us out of tears, man.
Lord is trying to make me cry so much.
You already know, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right. So, for those of you who may be just joining us, I am on with the founders of the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation, Coach James, and we are talking Men's Health Month. June is National Men's Health Month. So, we've been talking about mental health, a little bit about spiritual health, about physical health, especially in terms of what you eat. And so there's much more to this, right?
It is the whole thing. Mental health is the biggest. You know, as a law enforcement officer, mental health is one of the biggest things that we have to make sure is top of the line, because we are, even if I go through something at home, even if I go through some mentally, when I get to work, I got to put it to the side to deal with somebody else's issues. So a lot of times you start pecking on your issues start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because my job is to be able to either de-escalate a situation or help somebody else be their best, or do what I can to help somebody else. So a lot of times we battle a lot of things that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to the mental health, because we're exposed to a lot of things. We're exposed to seeing somebody hurt, somebody dying, the worst situations, because when people run from situations, we run to the situation, So a lot of times we are tasked with taking home a lot of that things, and sometimes a lot of the issues we have, we can't deal with, because we still have to take some of that stuff home. So when it comes to law enforcement, that a lot of people don't understand is, you'll see sometimes officers act out or have some type of different, because we deal with things on a day-to-day basis also. So it's like a lot of times all law enforcement officers are human too, Yeah, we have some bad ones, but we had a majority of good. But I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
A lot of times what I had to focus on was my mental health, because at one point in time it became overwhelming. Like, you deal with somebody else's issues on a day-to-day basis, and you come home and you have to deal with your own issues, and you can't really deal with them. So a lot of times you kind of putting band-aids on open wounds, wounds that'll never heal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever told me, hey, you need to go see a psychologist. You need to go and get some type of mental health thing, until I start being around the people who help promote that kind of things. Like, I didn't know I didn't know that I was really battling some things within myself, because I'm so used to, hey, you got to learn how to, because we perfect almost putting on a mask. And we have to deal with somebody's issues with a smile, when you be going through stuff within yourself. So a lot of times I'm talking to you with a smile, not knowing what I got going on my issues. But my job is to make sure that your job, and to make sure that your situation is handled and is taken care of. So mental health, even just, and not even just law enforcement, even in fitness.
Oh man,
it's been plenty of times that I'm gonna tell you, Kel.
Man.
Before classes, me and Kel, like, honestly, before class, and this stuff our clients don't see. We'll come in with an energy outside of this world, but don't understand that I just had to go pat my boy on the back, or he had to come pat me on the back on a couple of times and encourage you. Hey, bro, get yourself together, because we got like 20 people out here. We got to encourage, because their energy is based off of how we come out. So we come out all mopey. And that's our job. Like, people come to the gym for healing. They may be having some broke down relationships, balance some mental things. We have to not only be a personal trainer or a physical trainer, we have to be a mental trainer as well.
Yeah, correct.
In some of our classes, we encourage them. We always sometimes I've had a whole session where we talk before, and ain't lifting out one weight, but that goes along with it. And if you're passionate about this thing called fitness or personal training, that's where a lot of times separates the great trainers from just the regular trainers who are doing it for money. If you are focused on getting to know your clients, you're going to understand that some days are going to be you're being a counselor. Some days you're going to do that, but at the same time, we go through stuff too. You know what I'm saying? We smile every day. we try to motivate so many people when sometimes we need motivation ourselves.
Man, I remember when I was going through so much.
Yeah.
I was going through so much, man, on top of my mom getting sick.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, picture traveling, getting a phone call, and you have to go over and you see your mom unresponsive on the floor, and you have to pick her up, call 911, carry her to the stretcher. You know, then that during that same week, then my dad go to the hospital. Then my mom, she was married to my stepfather. He was in the hospital, and all this just coming back to back. And I still got to put on that mask, like you said, and go teach class. But I had a breaking point. Where it was just overwhelming because I wasn't talking to anyone. I was trying to handle everything on my own. It was just overwhelming, and I broke down in class. You know, especially after I lost my stepfather. You know, this one, the man that raised me from a child, and just off that alone, I was trying to handle everything on my own. I'm just battling everything. I was just in a sunken place, but I was numb. So I'm waking up every morning, going to class because I know that I still have a business to run.
Yeah.
And me growing up, I was taught, hey, show no weakness.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was a downfall right then and there, to show no weakness. Yeah. You know, because you know, we need help. Yeah. We need help. We deal with so much. You know, we was having a conversation with some guys, and they were saying that, you know, women have organizations or groups they can go to and talk, but guys, we try to handle everything on our own. Everything on our own, and we don't really know who to go to, or who to run to, who to talk to, who to open up to. Then a lot of times, James and I, along with some close friends, we're able to, you know, come together and get some stuff off our chest.
Indeed. So you all are saying some great things. I think what I am getting from what is being spoken right now is, again, how important mindset is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So if you can, you know, get that mindset together, you know, overcome maybe some past adverse experiences or trauma that has been untreated or unhealed, then, you know, that's like the foundation.
That's right.
Right. So we've talked about physical, we've talked about mental, a little bit about emotional. Let's talk about social. But before we do that, I see we got Terrell on. He said, "Greetings, my sister and brothers." Coach Kelvin. Hey, yes.
Yeah, come on. Let's get it, brother. Let's get it.
Indeed. Yes, and then we have Brother Joel Johnson, who I had a meetup with today. Sonic Warrior Music. Thank you for being
what's going on, brother?
Yes, indeed. All right, so let's talk about social. Like, you know, what social wellness, you know, look like as it relates to men?
Well, we, you know, as men, you know, we a lot of times got to put ego to the side sometimes, because we all are kings in our own world. You know, whatever it is that we're dealing with, you know, ego is the biggest thing. That's why when we have sometimes men event or even invite men to come out and work out, we get a small response. You know what I mean? Because a man don't want another man telling them what to do. You know what I'm saying? So surrounding yourself around people who can help build you up, surrounding yourself around people, having that circle of friends, that accountability partners that'll help and want you to be the best that you can be and can bring the best out of you.
I like that,
you and having some close friends that are motivational will help you be better than you, because science says that you are as successful as your 5 closest friends. You know, who are your friends? Who are you surrounding yourself with? How do you guys motivate each other? You know, how do you guys talk to each other? How do you what kind of accountability partner? We two, man, me and him, we one hell of accountability partner.
Oh yeah, bro.
Tell you, man, we'll fuss, we'll do all kind of stuff back then.
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because I love him. You know, I want him to be the best, and he does the exact same thing for me.
And that's one thing what bro just said, man, we love each other. And a lot of times, guys, let me tell you something, man. Just because you tell another brother you love him doesn't mean that you're soft, doesn't mean that you're gay or anything like that. Men tell the men, hey bro, I love you.
Yeah.
You know, Hey, I want to see you be extremely successful. I want you to become successful. Here you go. Talk to this person, talk to that person. Lead me in the right direction. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how I got this so you can get this too. You know, we want to see each other grow. Man, stop all that. Hey, me. I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. No, surround yourself around like-minded people. Someone that's going to help motivate you. Someone that's going to help encourage you. Someone that's going to help sit with you and pray with you and say, brother, you got this. Yep. That's who you need to surround yourself around. If you're around negative people, man, hey, look, I can't be around you today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know.
So again, you have said quite a bit. Again, on that social piece, that is so very important. You know, the folks that you surround yourself with, because you are picking up, you know, the things that they're saying, their mannerisms, their, you know, thought process and all that sort of thing. So that is very crucial. So we got a few more people that have joined us. So I wanted to give greetings to Ozzy Daniel, who's a clinician in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Thank you for being here.
Yo.
Cousin Glenn in Augusta, Georgia is on.
What's up, cousin?
Yes. Dr. B is on. He's right here in Tallahassee.
How you doing,
and Michael Cork from the
man.
with Mike Cork and Friends, which Coach Kells is on Thursday. He wants to know, who are these out of shape Negroes I got on my show tonight?
Oh man, man, hey man, I love Mike, man. That's another brother, man. He comes and I'm on his show every Thursday, and actually even after we get off from the show, he comes and get his workout on.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's one thing I love. And during that workout, we talk and brainstorm, encourage each other, and that's what I love the most about it.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed. So that goes back to that social piece, right?
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
Right. Look, he said y'all sitting kind of close with all that love talk.
It is what it is. That real love. Man.
He's so always got always. Don't be cutting up on my show. You're gonna have to say that for the show. Don't that for your Tuesday talk with Lenitra.
Oh man.
All right. So we talked about social, we talked about physical, spiritual a little bit. Y'all want to talk some more about spiritual?
Oh yeah, I can go in. Yeah,
pray, man. Listen, God is the center of all. You know, I don't think we would have been as successful as we are. It's one thing we did every time, and we prayed before we left. You know, and sometimes, man, we were sitting in the parking lot one time, and even when it came to this, our Tallahassee Trainers, we were like, Lord, if this is supposed to happen, send a sign. And we had a lightning strike. It crossed the tail.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy. Know, so you got to be careful what you pray for.
Oh yeah,
as well. But God, so and he gave us certain signs that this was supposed to be. You know, one thing I value is my relationship with God. You know, I value what He's done, and if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be who I am. That spiritual part, it keeps me grounded, and it keeps me sane. I make sure I give God his due, because at the same time, without me giving Him His due, that'll be just pure robbery for the things He has done for me, my family, our organization, and just everything that's in the future as well. So,
and I'm about to go in, man. I'm going. I can preach, bro. I'm gonna preach, man. So everyone is gifted with a vision. You know, it's up to us whether we're going to use it or not. And when God give us a vision, and if you're a true believer, hey, faith without works is dead, right, like Brother E just said. And I'm real big on that. You have to be able to not only just have faith, but you have to be able to put in the work. I can say one day I want to be extremely successful, but if I'm sitting on my tail every single day and not open up that door to go walk out and start my journey, how do I supposed to be successful just sitting down? You have to get out. You have to start doing something. You have to work towards your goals. You have to work towards that vision, because if not, it's not going to happen. Faith without works is dead. So you have to put in the work. So that's why I'm a true believer. That's why I always say, surround yourself around like-minded people. Surround yourself around people that want to see you grow as well as that you want to see them grow. You know, keep that faith. I have faith without works is dead written inside of the building on the floor up under the mats. So when
Nice.
people come in, they're gonna feel that energy. They're gonna feel that energy. We're gonna make sure that when you leave from us, you're gonna leave with something.
Okay. All right.
My
Leave-
bad. I can
leave-
preach.
That's okay. That's all right. Listen. All right, we got Brother Kufu on, who owns the Hole here in Tallahassee. Thank you.
Hey,
for
what's going on,
How you
brother?
doing?
Yes. All right. So spiritual, I think we got that covered. I think the last, well, I'm gonna say two because we didn't mention this before y'all went to my virtual green room, financial, but I want us to talk about that as well. But sexual health.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Listen, man.
Oh Lord.
Take care of yourself. I mean, listen, with what's going on in the world nowadays, man. You have to be careful, and all of it leads back to the mental part of it. Listen, you got to have discipline. You got to have control, self-control. It's a lot of temptation around here, even with when it comes to us as trainers. A lot of people have a bad rep for being weak, and allowing people to influence them to do things that they ain't supposed to. When it comes to that part, that's why, as far as the rep is concerned, we try your image is everything.
Correct.
And one thing about it is you just got to be careful with the type of people you're able to you interact with, even sexually, because it's beyond just the physical part of it. And it's a lot of consequences that come along with it as well. However, that's something that's pretty sacred, and for your health holistically, you just got to be careful when it comes to that, because a lot of things are attached to when it comes to sex, physically, emotionally, just a holistic approach. Mentally, that's one thing that you have to focus on, and not be so vulnerable into. So I encourage everybody, man. Not only that, practice safe sex.
Man,
wrap it up.
I'm about to go in. So check this out.
Going in again.
I'm about to go in, man.
Go ahead.
So check this out. With the men's health. Hey, as we start getting older, hey, it could be when you're younger. Some deal with erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Right. So let me tell you something. As you start to work on yourself from the inside and out, not just the out, because it still can happen, but on the inside, when you start fixing yourself on the inside, because hey, you have a wife, you have a spouse, you have a girlfriend, you have somebody that you want to go home to, make love to, so forth. But think about when you can't, and the doctor tell you, hey, if you start doing this, start eating healthier, you actually can, that man can jump up there sometimes. That man can jump. But you really have to start taking care of yourself from the inside first. Clean yourself on the inside, and it's going to reflect on the outside.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat, man. And everything starts from the inside out. Like whatever you put into your body will respond to. So when it's like you say, erectile dysfunction, you got certain things that you eat and consume that's bad for you will affect everything else, man. You start eating healthy, you putting the right things in your body, you can enjoy that with your partner. You can enjoy that with whoever it is that you choose to. But one thing about it is it starts from the inside out.
Then once you start to work on your outside, you start to go to the gym. Fellas, listen to me carefully. You start to go to the gym. You start to create that image. You start to build that muscle. As you start to work on legs, I need to work on my legs more. But as you start to work on your legs, you start to build that testosterone.
Yes, it releases free testosterone.
Exactly. And you know what that does? That's definitely going to help your manhood. That's definitely going to help your manhood. So, fellas, get to the gym. Start working on you. Hey, I don't care if you give yourself a 90-day challenge, a 6-month challenge, or you just, for the rest of your life, start working on yourself. And I guarantee you're going to be like, man, Coach Kelly, Coach James, they told me I need to start working on myself, and I feel so much better.
And give your partner something good to look at. That's what I'm saying. Like, get out there.
Come on.
Because, you want to be, you got people who admire other people. You be the person that your significant other admire. Let them see your chest jump. Let them see your muscles bump up. And that's women and men both. We're talking about men, but look, you got to look good. Your health,
health matters.
It's bodybuilding, man. Listen, this thing is, man, enjoy it, man. We have people get a little kinky in there. Y'all look like a stripper for your own spouse.
For your own
You ain't gotta
spouse,
go
yeah.
out there to the strip club.
Come on now, y'all preaching tonight. All right, so we got Mr. Willie Van Orr, who is right here in Tallahassee. He said individual components are required. Thank you
Yes.
for being here, Mr. Willie.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yes.
you. Jeanette in Miami Garden said, "Control your mind,
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, indeed.
your
Yes.
body."
Yes.
All right. Auntie came back on. She said, "It all starts with a strong spiritual foundation."
Correct.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Dr. B said discipline, self-control, and understanding how to harness your sexual energy to procreate and manifest you, your partner's visions and dreams. Fast on sex and practice intentionality and not just doing it and
Come on.
let it go.
That's very emotional as well and mental.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Indeed. So your buddy Michael Cork, of course, comment. These guys are versatile from faith to
Okay. Oh my goodness, bro. Only Mike. Only Mike. Only.
only
That's right.
Michael Cork. Only. All right. Watch JDT I feel like I don't have time to work out. How do y'all do it with the early mornings? What time do you start? I got to get kids ready in the morning too.
Hey, make time. Make time. So during COVID, we all before COVID, we all constantly busy, right?
Mhm.
Then when COVID happened, it set everybody down. For the ones that used to go to the gym and work out, we was like, man, what we're gonna do? So we made an online course where you can work out for only 15 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes and had a blown out full workout. I'm talking about tired. So you can put aside 10 to 15 minutes. Think about this. If you start your watch right now and you walk outside and you go walk down the road for 10 minutes, think about how far you can go. Or 15 minutes, think about how far you can go. So don't say you don't have time, make time. Make time for you. You are important.
That's right.
You know, your health important. You say you got to get the kids ready. Hey, before you wake up, before you get the kids up, set that alarm clock 15 minutes before you have to get the kids up, or 15 minutes before, or 20 minutes before you have to start, the day of getting everything ready for the kids for school or whatever. Set that time for you and work on you.
Understand this. You only require, as far as science is concerned, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week with 30 minutes a day. Do you know how long that is? That's 2.5 hours in an entire week.
Bro.
2.5 hours. Do you understand how small of a window that is? So let's try to find, I don't care, even if you put the kids, I got 4 kids. Okay. And one thing about it is I had to make time to work out. So guess what? You have to schedule. You have to make this a priority. You got to go in and prep. Even when it comes to your meals, you got to prep before time. And when it comes to your workouts, you got to find a time that works out for you. Maybe it's going to be later than it's going to maybe uncomfortable. It may be when you put the kids to bed. All the kids got to be to bed at 9:30. I know 10 o'clock is my time. Go ahead and get them 30 minutes. And it ain't have to be nothing strenuous, but it has to be at least do something. That's going to benefit you or help. And then they have a lot of things online. If you need other help, we can personally help you.
Kings and Queens Fitness, we got
definitely come out and reach out to us, and we can I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Trust me, 4 kids, I'm telling you, I've done it. So, it's like you just said earlier, you have to make time of what's important. Whatever it is that we want to do, we'll make time for it. So if health is important, and exercise is important, you'll make time for it, so.
Indeed. So watch JDTV. I'm not sure if you're in Tallahassee, but we'll give you ways to connect with both Coach James and Coach Kel in just a moment. Miss LaShawn Wiley Gordon.
What up, sis? Oh yeah. LaShawn push us all the time. I'm talking about young Miss. Yes, we love that woman.
Indeed. She pushed everybody. She is the God Mama nonprofit here in Tallahassee.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, cool beans. All right, so I'm gonna give you all an opportunity to give any closing remarks and then tell folks how they can connect with you. And I believe you got a couple events coming up, so I'm gonna let you talk about that as well.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So your body is a luxury vehicle. You can't put 87 gas in a luxury vehicle. You have to put the highs in your luxury vehicle. Same thing with the food that you consume. Make sure if you want to fuel your body, if you want the energy that you deserve, fuel it with the right foods. Okay, you only have one body to live in, so take care of it.
And when it comes to your mental health, real quick, there's this guy a farmer who had a mule. All right, this mule fell into a ditch, and when the mule fell into a ditch, the farmer couldn't get him out. So what he did was he decided to bury this mule alive. Okay, so he ended up getting sand and throwing it on the mule every day because he didn't want to see his mule suffer. But the mule took what was supposed to bury him, and he'll shake it off and he'll pat it under his foot. You throw more dirt on him, he'll shake it off and he'll pat it under his foot. Sooner or later, he was able to pat enough dirt up under his foot to get up out of that ditch. So what was meant to bury him, he used that by just shaking it off and patting on your foot. So what I'm telling you guys is, whatever it is in your life, whatever it is that people are trying to do to you, whether it's a mental battle you're dealing with, anything else that you're dealing with, shake it off, pat it on your foot, and you'll start to rise over and over, rise higher and higher, and you get out of whatever situation you is. So I'm telling you, one thing about it is your situation don't make you, you make your situation. And it's all come down of what you're made of and who you are. So I want to encourage everybody to be the best that you can be.
Come on.
Mentally, physically, emotionally. And if you need some help, reach out to us because we'll help you do that.
Man, we want to be on somebody else's show too. This is awesome. I like this. This is awesome. Invite us, y'all. Invite us.
Absolutely. Ms. Jones said, woo. Yes. Look, y'all gonna make us pass the collection plate around here. So again, a lot of great nuggets and things said. I'm hoping and praying that the men's were listening and the ladies were listening as well to share this information with the men in their lives. And so tell folks how they can connect with you.
Well, start me. Oh, there it is then. All right, so everyone, Coach Kel, y'all can always reach me at Kings and Queens Fitness. That's 1551 Capitol Circle Southeast. Hey, I say this on the radio station all the time, so I may talk a little fast. My bad, y'all, my bad. So it's Kings and Queens Fitness, Kings with the Z, Queens with the Z, 1551 Capitol Circle Southeast. Or you can reach me at 850-321-2358 or Kings and Queens Fitness at gmail.com. Hey, and also on our social media platform on Facebook, Kings and Queens Fitness, and also on Instagram, Kings and Queens Fitness.
You can also reach me on Facebook, DOC Doc West, Instagram, Dr. West 850, DRWEST 850 on Instagram. You can reach me by phone, 850-320-2009.
Hey,
definitely reach out. We are committed to helping the community. We also have a men's health event. A men's health check-in event. It's going to be an amazing. We have a panel that is, God, outside of this world. Man. Listen, if you're a man, I need you to either go make some time. June the 24th.
Yeah, June 24th.
From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 2525 South Monroe Street, Suite 1.
Man, this is going to be
here in Tallahassee. And our theme is going to be rep your team, rep your favorite athletics person. But this event we're focusing on finding a solution. Like, this is a safe place. Listen, no, it's men only. Sorry, ladies, we'll get to y'all later. But this is men only. This is a safe place for us to be able to talk about issues that we're having. And not only that, our goal as the Tallahassee Trainers Foundation is to take what we're hearing and what's going on and find the solutions, and sometimes even have some on-hand solutions. We have a panel made up of different people of different areas of life. We have psychologists, law enforcement officers. We have people that's from just even in the community, local leaders and things like that.
Former sports players, man.
Former sports players. We
Yeah.
have a few other people that's and give you different perspectives of us, different topics that we'll be talking about. Our last event was phenomenal.
Man, people came out, man. The guys came out. They was able to feel comfortable. That was their safe place where things that it was holding in, they was able to express themselves. And we was able to come up with something. We was able to come up with a solution.
Yeah.
You know, so with this next event that's coming up, hey guys, fellas, we need you out there. Not only just bring yourself, bring someone with you, bring your kids. Bring them all with you. Bring them all with you.
There's no age limit.
Yes. Reach one, teach one.
2525 South Monroe Street, Suite 1. This is our second event, the second of plenty to come. And we're going to stay consistent with this thing because we're trying to reach men. And men, you don't have to worry about this. Is a judgment-free zone. Whatever you say is between all of us. You know, there's nothing that's going to get out of whatever issues we have or whatever things we talk about. This is the safest place because men don't have that platform. Men don't have the opportunity to talk with other men about things. And this is one thing we're trying to promote when it comes to men's health. You know, so definitely be in the place, please. And we're doing it early in the morning before you start doing anything.
Oh yeah,
food would be there, food would be provided, and all kind of things.
So everyone, please remember the name Tallahassee Trainers Foundation. Yeah, we are doing something amazing in the community, from the kids to even the elderly. So we want you to come out. We want you to support us as we continue to strive and do things great in the community.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so again, Saturday, June 24th, men's mental health event, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Town South Center, 2525 South Monroe at the Well Care space in that plaza. And then Governor Square Mall.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So we also have an event coming up on the 17th at Governor Square. Hey, y'all, look, I'm gonna tell you something. We're the first to do it. We're the first to do it. And even the people, the management at the Governor Square Mall, they love exactly what we're doing because they're saying we're doing something phenomenal. We're bringing the energy that they haven't even seen before. So the 17th, Saturday 17th from 9 to 10:30, we're going to be in front of Dillard's downstairs. And we're going to have a men's health event. But it's in honor of our fitness brother, Splack. He's leaving and headed down south. So he's going to give us his last hurrah before he get up out of here and go back down south. So it's crazy that he's doing it in June because this is men's health. So we're going to come out and we want you to come out and let's have a great time.
Yes, indeed.
All right. And so that also is 7-11 at Governor Square Mall here in Tallahassee in the Dillard's wing downstairs. It's a free event. Don't have to register.
Yeah.
So come support what they have going on. Men, we want to see you out. Again, this is Men's Health Month. And so we have been talking about all things mental health. So I want to just thank you, brethren, for being on here and for all that you are doing in the community, all the great and wonderful things, all the work that you're doing with the people, helping them to be their best selves, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. We enjoy this. This is not nothing we're doing for us. It's only for the people. So as we're excited to have this platform to be able to do it.
Indeed.
And men, and even some of the ladies that's watching, but definitely understand your health do matter. Yeah. So start putting you first. Start putting you first. Start working on you.
Yeah.
You know, once you start working on you, reach back, pull somebody else up, help them,
and get some help. You know, whether it comes to your mental health or whether it's your physical health, you know, go see a doctor. If you ain't never seen a doctor, as we'll be getting older, just do a self-check, you know, or some maintenance or something. Even if you don't even feel something, get help. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I need you to call somebody tonight and tell them to go get some help. Go and see a doctor. Go and make your health your wealth, because your health is your wealth. Make your health a priority.
But you gonna call them tonight? You about to go to bed?
Hey, get some help.
All right.
I told y'all I was gonna be lively with the two of them. So For those of you who may be new to the platform, I definitely want to invite you to subscribe to the Conversations with Nicole YouTube channel. Subscribing is supporting. We need all the support we can get. We are live here on Mondays and Wednesdays, Mindset Monday, Wellness Wednesdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, talking about mental health and wellness in Black and Brown communities. Specifically, tonight we had professional trainers on, fitness trainers on, Tallahassee Trainers Foundation,
Yes.
Coach James, Coach Kel. Appreciate y'all. Listen, viewers, if you all found this to be helpful, let us know in the comments. I see a few of you are chiming in, which we appreciate it. Let us know. Give us some hearts, some thank you, something. Let us know.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Oh yeah, man. This is definitely a blessing.
It's all God.
And thank you, Nicole,
you.
for having us.
Yes, indeed.
No,
Mindset Monday.
Mindset. This is great to me. I needed to even talk about this. So I
good.
you for even inviting us.
Oh yeah, you actually went somewhere then, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
went deep earlier.
just as well as it's good for them, it's good for us. You know, we are talking to ourselves just as well as we're talking to. I got some therapy just sitting right here, even speaking and even talking, and then seeing the interactions just of the people that was watching. You know, so I am very appreciative. We are appreciative. Hopefully, this won't be our last one.
No.
Hey Mike. I see Michael Corsi responded. Mike, please invite us on the radio station as well.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have to come back for sure.
Yes, indeed.
For sure. All right, good people. We will be on Wednesday again, right back here at 8:30 p.m. for Wellness Wednesday. Nicole Jefferson is on, and let me check real quick. Y'all bear with me one moment.
No problem.
If y'all want to purchase a shirt, y'all always just hit up Coach Kel.
Look.
You see the advertisement? You saw?
I see him. Our Wellness Wednesday conversation is more than enough. You were built for this. More than enough. You were built for this. So, all right. So, great job, fellas.
Thank you.
Gotcha. He said, let's make it happen. So, all right. Good deal. Well, listen, you all have a great rest of the evening. Again, get the men in your life out here to the events that they have going on. Y'all get me the flyers so we can post it on the Conversations with Nicole, Facebook, Instagram. And let's keep this conversation going, y'all.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, for sure. All right. Y'all have a good evening.